Hey everyone, it's Joy here for Honeybee Stamps, and today I created a card using the Homemade with Love and the Lovely Layers Christmas cookies. So I am not going to use that stamp. I am going to use the coordinating die and then one of the stamps from the Homemade with Love, but I'm not going to use the stamp for the cutting board. There's this piece here that's going to give us all of the beautiful wood grain. If you don't want to use the die, you could use the stamp and create beautiful wood grain, and that would be a lot of fun with some embossing powders, and you could heat that up and that would give lots of fun texture. But this is going to give us texture, and then I'm going to take out the other piece, which is this piece here, and this is going to cut it out. So the other metal piece, I don't want to necessarily call it a die, embossed it, and then now we're going to use the coordinating die to die cut that out. So I'm going to line that up, tape it in place, and run that through my die cut machine. I am also going to cut all of my cute little cookies off camera. I'm going to be doing the candy cane, snowflake, Christmas tree, and reindeer. First, let's ink blend our cutting board here. I am using driftwood ink from scrapbook.com. I like it. It's a really nice light brown. I'm going to ink blend the edges a little bit darker and then very light in the center, but that wood grain embossing is definitely catching the ink and it looks so pretty. Then on my piece of cardstock here, I did not pop out my images that I die cut. I left them in. And I'm going to use gingerbread ink from scrapbook.com, and it really does look like gingerbread. And there's 2 layers to each of these cookies. I'm using the back layer, so it would actually be the cookie piece. The layer that goes on top is the frosting piece. So I am going to be making iced gingerbread cookies here. So I want to get these cookies looking toasty and yummy and gingerbready. Then for the icing layers, I'm going to be using Olo markers, which are alcohol ink markers, and I'm going to be coloring my images. Now, I'm not worried about the white pieces that were left in that candy cane because those white pieces are actually not going to go on the candy cane. I'm going to color my Christmas tree frosting pieces, which is again the top layer, with green, of course, for the Christmas tree. I'm going to color everything like it would normally be in real life, but we're going to make it look like frosting. So we're going to add a little something to it here in a little bit to give it a really shiny look. It's going to really give it that royal icing look. If you've ever made cookies, sugar cookies, or anything like that, and added royal icing, it is so shiny and pretty. So we're going to go with that. I have to say, I really love gingerbread cookies. I actually made some this past weekend. They are chocolate gingerbread, and it had chocolate chips in it, and it's so, so yummy. We do a thing called the Universal Yum Box at our house, and every month you get a box from a different country, and you get all kinds of goodies, and I just think it's so fun. And one time we got a box from Germany and had their gingerbread, like German gingerbread, and it is the most delicious stuff ever. And I never really cared for gingerbread before that. So now I'm a gingerbread fanatic, so these cookies needed to be that. Look at those cute, cute images. Of course, I'm coloring outside the lines because I did not pop my images out, but the coloring looks better, I promise, once I pop them all out. Now in the MISTI, I have that die cut cutting board, and I am going to add the gingerbread cookies recipe stamp from the Homemade with Love stamp set. I am inking that up with gingerbread ink. I'm going to ink that up a few times. I love that it actually has the recipe on there. It is so cute. I love stuff like this. I've made stuff like this with coasters and cutting boards and vinyl, and I just think it's so darling. So I love that Honeybee created a stamp set like this. Then I'm stamping a sentiment from the Sprinkled with Joy stamp set. It says, "Have a sweet Christmas." I am inking that up with black ink, and I'm going to be using the coordinating die to die cut this out. And then now we have all of our components. I'm going to show you how to put these cookies together here. So I'm just going to add some dots of liquid glue, and then I can just pop those little frosting pieces in place. And look at that. You can see that toasted cookie in the back and the yummy frosting on top. So we have that cute Christmas tree, then the snowflake. I do need to put the trunk to the Christmas tree on there. Then we have our candy cane, and I'm going to put that in place over our cookie. We have that darling reindeer. He's got his face, antlers, or his head, antlers, his nose, and his eyes. Super easy to put these little lovely layer cookies together. I just think they're so darling. And then let's put his cute red nose on there. And then, of course, you don't even have to make this a Rudolph cookie. You could make it a regular reindeer cookie. Let's adhere this to our background. I am using patterned paper from the Gingerbread Village paper. I love the Christmas polka dots on the back of this. I think it's so playful. And of course, these Christmas cookies are really playful, so I like this card. It feels very lighthearted and just a lot of fun. So I'm going to lay down my sentiment where I want that to go. I did add 1mm foam adhesive behind the cutting board, and then 2mm foam adhesive behind the cookies, and I will also do 2mm behind the sentiment as well. So I'm just going to place those cookies around, just slightly overlapping the cutting board, and some of it hangs over the edge. You could trim that little excess off the Christmas tree for it to fit in the envelope, but I'm not worried about it right now. Look at how cute that is. All right, let's bring in the shine factor. Good old glossy accents to the rescue. This stuff is amazing. It's going to make this look shiny. So on the reindeer, I did the eyes, the nose, and the antlers. And the Christmas tree, I'm going to do all of the green. Again, we want this to look like royal icing frosting. Then I will do all of the blue on the snowflake. And for the candy cane, I will say I was a little too heavy-handed with it, and I had to use my Pick Pro tool, like a really sharp tool, to kind of clean out some of the glossy accents that bled into my candy cane. So I think next time I'd have to go a little bit lighter handed around the edges. I'm just following the red lines, keeping it to the frosting area. And then once this dries, which I'll have to do later, then I can add some white gel pen highlights to this. But let's take a look at that now. And in the pictures, you can see the white gel pen. But look at how beautiful it looks. It's so shiny. I love glossy accents. And what cute images. I just think these are so, so darling. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by and watching. I hope that you feel inspired by this project, and I hope you guys have a really wonderful day.